Alright, you little armored fuzz butts. I know that you guys don't know it yet, but the future of the Ukir tribe is resting on your armored shoulders. You four represent the best of the genes that we have managed to breed up in this tribe thus far, and also over here with Tomomi as well, because he's also got the hammer tail. So really, honestly, Kissa, it's all on your shoulders in the future, because you're currently the only female that has the genes we're really going for in this tribe, and you have to go north, my little one, and search out the snowy lands and break the disfavor we have brought upon ourselves by our ancient god Yuki, the goddess of the snow, the goddess of the snows, who's also related to fertility for the Ukir tribe. Really awesome story. If you aren't familiar with it, highly recommend watching the evolution of the tribe from the beginning, because it's really become something awesome. But we're still struggling, you guys. Not terribly. We just have 33 creatures and only about 6 girls. I think we're at 6 girls now. We are. 7 girls. Oh, that's even better. So we're not going to go extinct with the tribe at any rate, but it is time to get off this island, and I can tell the tribe members are really starting to feel that. I mean, look at Wink. She has thrown herself into this river, even though she's pregnant. Hang in there, Wink. Hang in there. But thankfully, we have just stumbled upon a new guide. So Nukuki showed up last time, and he is a short-sighted, hemophilia carrying, decent fertility, derp snout, medium-bodied creature who is a native to this island and is willing to show us the path to new lands. Whether or not he is going to be like some sort of Iago at the beginning of Aladdin and lead us into death and doom and destruction, or if he's truly just a gentle soul offering to guide us to a place where we can search out the snows, we'll have to see. But we are headed for this port right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures that we can take with us. So hopefully we'll have 10 healthy, happy babies to take, and hopefully more than one of those babies will be a girl. So we're gonna go ahead and keep moving. Amongst all of our various males, we have quite a few explorers who are gathering resources for us right now. We have not started releasing them just yet and banishing them so they'll wander around on their own, because they're probably more useful to us at this point as resource gatherers. But we have had several happy, healthy babies who may look kind of neglected because they're just off on their own. But keep in mind, the Ukirs don't really remember to like hover over their children the way some tribes do, because all of their children are not squishy. All of their children have these beautiful armored bodies and will not be eaten by anything as a result, unless it's a bird, but we haven't seen any birds. So we should be all right, but we're going to continue on now with Miana Anna and Kudos, or excuse me, not Kudos, but Kudos' mate, Corina, really feeling the pressure to have some children who they feel fit the legends and the lore of strength that is rumored to be needed for the strong, snowy lands. So let's go ahead and see if little Kissa is going to have any sisters to help her bear the burden of the future of the tribe. All right. Oh, yay, and it's raining. A girl! 2 girls! 2 girls! Oh, Yuki has shined upon us. Oh, thank goodness. Yes! Misla! Oh, I'm keeping that name. I am keeping that name because it reminds me of Mies, and to this day, she is our, goddess of abundance, our cookie tree. Do you guys remember her? Oh my gosh, she's still one of my favorites. But we have another girl! Thank goodness! And she has D and H immunity. I think that's the same as her sister. So Kissa and little Misla both have the same immunity, which means that there's several possible future mates amongst our new ones that could possibly become Misla's mate. That's really fantastic. And then we have a little girl back here who unfortunately does not happen to have Rary. Oh, that's another nice name. You know what? I think I'm going to leave that name too, because that's another really nice one. She unfortunately does not have the hammertail, even recessive or inactive hammertail, but we might keep an eye on her and possibly keep her for the future of the tribe. So let's see, H and A immunity. All right, noted. And then do we have another girl? Ah, darn. I was really hoping we would be that lucky, but that's okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and start with getting a little bit of mole meat so we can feed the family. And then we're going to have Nukuki start really guiding the way, showing the way. And let's see if he can actually do that this way. All right, come here, you. Darn it. I was really hoping we'd just be able to jump like this. But Nukuki is going to start really showing the path to the north. And hopefully we'll be able to push through and make the path to the north pretty soon so we can get all of our creatures up there sooner than later. Let's see, and little Roku can help out too. There we go. And little Kumo can help out. We'll also gather up some resources while we're at it. Oh, speaking of gathering up resources, nice. I should probably have everybody collect up the berries while they can, actually. All right. Let's get Calvin across the way too. Good job, Calvin. He can really move it when he wants to. And then Gano can help out. Gather up those bits and pieces. And then let's get Wink. Wink, get out of there. Wink, did she not take any damage for being in the water? Do you have some sort of secret underwater breathing gene, Wink? What is this nonsense? That's so interesting. Wink didn't take any damage even though she was in the water. I wonder if like she's kind of like a turtle and her armored body helped her out. All right, we're going to go ahead and clear the path. Quintus will start pushing things away, make room for his lovely bride. And then this tree is in a very inconvenient location, to be honest. I don't think it's going to help Hawthorne collect that much food. So you know what? We're going to send Hawthorne forward so that he can actually try to find more food in different location, because this tree is proving to be a bit of a fussy one. And then Zomir is keeping an eye on his son, Cuckoo. So little Cuckoo was born with armored body, but not hammertail. And he also has doubled up H immunity. And I think Zomir is a little bit concerned about his son that way. So I'll let Zomir kind of keep an eye on his little guy. And then he and Cuckoo can work their way around the island. And Aria might potentially be a future breeder. So I need to mark her as a potential female to take, just because we're low on females, but I don't know about that. So we'll have her start scooching that way. And then let's see, Iota, are you one of them? Iota is one of the possible future breeders. So he's gonna help like clear the path at the moment. I'm quite serious about clearing the path. I want to have plenty of space. And Izana, where is Izana's mate? Izana's mate's wiggled over here. But that's Jolix, and we're trying to have at least a couple more kids, other than just, where's their other child? They have another kid. Ah, there he is, Roku. Roku does have immunity C though, and I really actually kind of like Roku, so I'm going to go ahead and give him the little possible breeder notation. He has a little sister with raries now. Let's see, Vashti, we'll have you start scooching this way. Everybody has to start clearing the grass. It's really annoying because if you don't clear the grass, like everything slows down so much more. So we'll just start focusing on that for a little bit. There we go. Not to mention clearing the grass will give us plenty of materials. And then Aethys hasn't had a chance to breed yet. And I really think he would be a good potential breeder. And Tomi is another one of the solid ones we want to take. Kissa wanted to gather some of that up. And she and her brother Zahn are going to start wiggling up to the north, because I need to get all these awesome kids to the north. All right, Amalaki, I think he kind of wants to bring his brand new sister, Melissa, with him. And I have to admit, Bosai has really healthy children, really healthy, awesome children. But we're going to go ahead and get Miana on it in the nest, and we're going to give Aethys a chance of having a child, because I think he would have healthy children too. All right, there we go. And I'm going to have to move everybody a little bit faster than usual because we have so many creatures now. But we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. All right, Corina, you need to possibly make another nest. So let's see. We'll go ahead, and Kudos has just dug her out a good spot for a nest. That's adorable. All right, there we go. Everybody, yep, everybody's moves are all used up. We're good to go. I can't wait to get our really awesome babies going. Did we have more babies? Another girl! Yes! Oh my gosh, and her name is Kois! I'm gonna add another S to the end of her name, the way that we often do. For those of you who are not familiar, when we have creatures who are like reborn with the same name or have the same appearance as ancestors, we like to give them the same name but then add an extra letter to signify that they're like the first, the third, the fourth, the 19th. I've never had a 19th. I don't know if 19 S's would follow if I tried to put that many on Kois's spot, but I really like it. So, and look at her, D and K, fantastic genes, and that will really complement her sisters. Her sister Kissa's D and H genes. Nice. Oh, she has very low fertility though. Boo, boo. I didn't want low fertility. However, that's probably going to help Kissa out because now Kissa doesn't have to carry the burden of like the entire family's healthy genes. And then we've got runner's leg on Kois as well, which will be very useful. All right, let's go ahead and give this little one a healthy marker. All right. And our wandering... Oh, yes. Look at that. We have another permanent nest. That's fantastic. That's going to get the whole tribe in a tizzy of excitement for sure. All right. So then now I have a girl. Yes, another girl. A beautiful blue-eyed girl with low fertility. Boo. Why did they both end up with low fertility? Yuki, why? Why have you forsaken us? All right. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to name this little girl. Let's go with Kira. I really like that name. And there's lots of versions of Kira that have been suggested, but I really think Kira fits her very well. All right, and we're going to jump into the nest because we're trying to have lots and lots of healthy babies. Can I not get into the nest? Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. All right, can I breed them? Yes, and we're going to have another healthy child. And then we've got Takirku. And he's going to climb onto the nest. He's just a wee little baby, but he has armored body. So the family doesn't really think twice about just leaving babies with armored body alone because they never worry about them. I've mentioned that lots, but it just cracks me up because normally my inclination is like, defend the baby, don't let them be alone. But this family is like, why on earth would you need to watch after your kid? It's not like anything's going to happen to them as long as the blue bird isn't nearby. All right, and Vashti, we'll clear that away. And then we'll have Roku jump forward. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, Roku found a berry bush. Sweet. And we can start clearing away all this grass because it makes it so much easier to rush over here if the grass is out of the way. Atoa, he can help out too. And Izana, I wonder if she should have... Mako, there we go. I wonder if Izana should have one more child. Wow, look at Mako's fertility. Man, if only he had a hammertail, I would totally want to choose him as a breeder. I wonder, a beer? Well, there's no reason to really bother breeding a beer. He's full grown now. And Izana. But Izana does need to... Oh, dang it! Jolix! Alright, maybe Izana is done breeding because we don't really need to breed her, and we do have Roku. And I think Roku maybe being the first one to find the port would explain why we would keep him, even though he doesn't have what the tribe has traditionally been raised to believe are the essential genetics to pass forward to the snowy lands. Even though he doesn't have the armored body and the hammertail, basically, he does have the immunity C that we want to try to keep, so maybe him stumbling upon it first because he's so super fast and speedy compared to the rest of the armored body tribe would explain why we would bring him with us. I really hope we don't end up having like all of the tribe die this time the way they did last time when we jumped islands. Do you guys remember that? Oh my gosh, that was a little chaotic. All right, Amalaki, come on, keep moving. I know I need to gather up food, but still. All right, we'll clear some spots. We can have some of you guys gathering up food. So excited about baby Kois. That's awesome. And then we'll have, let's see. I shouldn't have gotten Amalaki in that nest because then we could have kept breeding. All right, we'll keep moving. And then Zon will keep moving as well. There's a little bit of a crowd up over here. Abir is one of the eldest of the ones who are definitely leaving. He can gather up some food there. Kumo, we'll go ahead and give you possible breeder. There's a lot of them that we probably won't ever bother taking, but oh, there's a mole. I don't think anybody can reach it. All right, and Bullseye, let's get him back over next to his mate. We can start crowding around by this little nest. And let's see, Miana, she can go ahead. She'll get pregnant with Aethys because Aethys has really beautiful genes I don't really want to abandon. And then speaking of not abandoning anyone, Zomir was lucky enough to be able to have his son Cuckoo. And Cuckoo is going to be traveling around with his father. These two don't really want to part. It's somewhat tragic because I don't think that Cuckoo is going to make it much longer, if I'm completely honest. But it's... twins! Oh my gosh, we had twins! Yuki! You haven't forsaken us, but then you give us two twin boys. Why? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have Kukir and then Nukir. And they're identical twins. So we have just had, it's like a sideways blessing from Yuki. Not really entirely a blessing, not really entirely a curse. We finally had like our third set of twins. And unfortunately, bless their little hearts, they are not twins that we can really do much with. So at least they're here. And they're really gorgeous. And Quintus and Wink have now welcomed Nukir and Kukir. And I'm going to leave their names because I think that's hilarious that they're so close together as identical twins. All right, that's everybody, right? Yep. All right, everybody moving it? Everybody scooching? Why did we have another boy born? Kuvan. But he's got all the perfect genes that we really want. Oh well. Oh well. All right, come on, little Kira. You are so essential. All right, let's keep scooching it. So I think Roku is just going to like hoof it. He ran right into a tree or right into a stone. That's so hilarious. And then our little new Cookie is going to help out there. And then Obi, I guess we should start. We have a few of the creatures who are really getting close to breaking through on the path. But I'm beginning to realize, all right, Kumo, like you come over here. I need to start having some of our creatures just work on collecting food, for sure. And also, we'll go ahead. Come on, Kira. And we'll destroy the nest we're leaving behind. Let's see. And then Kavin, you can help us gather up some food. Aria, you can help us gather up some food as well. Are there more? Aha, there's another berry bush over there. So Aria, we'll send her over this direction. Sissy, I don't think we need to breed Sissy. It's just like lucky because we were running low on females when she showed up. So we'll have her just help out. We have a lot of nest materials. Let's see. And there's some bunny. And let's see, Paws. I'll get Paws over here and we'll scooch him across the river soon. Hawthorne can gather up all of these berries. There we go. We've got plenty of food to keep us busy. Plenty of food. And then the little Cuckoo is near his father, but not too near his father to give his father his illness. And we'll just let these two live happily and peacefully together. And the twins are now old enough to start scooching about. So I wonder, let's have these two get out here. And Wink, I'll have her gather up some nesting material, step in here. And Quintus, I wonder if I should send him somewhere now that he has had so many children with Wink. And have him start gathering something more than grass. We have a lot of nesting material. I really don't need to worry about nesting material anymore. But I guess I'm still a little fearful for it. All right, come on, Quace. All right, and Messiana, she kind of wants to grab this food. Gano, I guess I do need to be thinking about like having enough food for the travel, but I need to only have the creatures who aren't genetically important gather up the food. Aota. Let's see. Like, let's go ahead and gather up food from right here. Who knows when it'll rain again after all. It might be any day now. All right. And Abir. Have I had Abir? Abir is not, he is one of the ones I want to use as a future mate, but not just yet. All right. I'm getting all mixed up because there's too many nichelings again. This happens whenever we get like a certain amount of nichelings, then my head starts spinning and I can't keep track of what the heck I'm doing and how many we have. So let's just clear away the grasses. Clear away the grasses. There we go. Abir, you are one of the ones who's leaving. Roku is probably one of the ones who's also leaving. All right, so that means I just need to focus on gathering food and clearing the path there. All right, so we'll have my diggers digging. Mako, you go ahead. Don't really need to have him clearing that path. Zon needs to go. So come on, Zon. I wish you moved a little faster. Do you have webbed hind legs? No, he's got normal hind legs. He's just not very fast. All right. There we go. At least I marked the ones who I know we're taking. Amalaki. Oh gosh, this is exciting to start wiggling our way up to where we can actually get out of here. And then Rare, what can you do, my dear? She is a good little digger. She does have digger paw, so we'll send her over here and she can help out with digging things up. And then Bozai also has digger's paw. Oh yeah, and he was staying over here so that he could be near Miana, who is getting ready to give birth again. And then Bardo, you can help out with gathering food and clearing out spots. There we go. See, this is what happens when we have too many creatures. Oh my goodness. All right, Kissa, you definitely need to go. You are one of my main females, so you're going to scooch that way. Aethys, you can kind of stick around here. I'm kind of beginning to accept that Aethys won't be leaving, so we might as well stay down here. All right, is that everybody? Yep, that's everybody. All right. 43 creatures. All right. I'm sure this will be fine. So many babies. Oh, it's a girl. Look at her, though. She's gorgeous. Oh, Simi, what a beautiful name too. K and D immunity. I love her. I think her brothers are like immediately, instantly protective of her and want to make sure that like nothing bad ever happens to her. Masila, dang it, I just really want that food. All right, let's see. Masila, Kosi, we need to change all of your things to blue. And we need to have her getting a move on too. There's lots of moles we could be chasing down. Taroku, can you get the mole? Yes. All right, he got the mole, which is going to be very helpful. And I can scooch back over here and gather up more. Sora, why don't you jump over here and help clear things out? Aria, oh, there's a mole. Yes, there we go. And then Kumo, I need to find, let's see. Well, there's some berries he can start helping out with. Sissy can help out with clearing this away so that our nut gatherers can come here. Kira is not potentially one of the ones we're going to take, so she can jump over here and help gather nuts. There we go. See what I mean? You just start getting so many creatures, and then your head starts spinning, and you can't really keep track of like where you're going or who's going with you. All right, whoop, and there we go. Our little hunter, our little guide is a good hunter, it turns out. And Roku. Are you going to be the first one, Roku? I think he is. He's going to be the first one to make it to the ports. He's going to be so excited. All right, Kukir, you clear out some spots. Bardo, help clear out some spots. Abir, yeah, Abir is going to be another one of the ones that we actually send. There he goes. Oh, I love his tail. That's just so cool. All right, we'll gather up some food here. And we'll dig, clear, dig. Atoa is really good at gathering up food, actually. All right, cleared that away. Zon, you're also going, so we'll get him moving. Oh, so many creatures. I have too many. I always get overwhelmed once we get above like 30. Joltix, let's have you help gather some things. Kuvan, little Kuvan, you actually are a possible go. Good job, Kudos. I feel like Kudos is like Kuvan. Let's see. Yeah, Kuvan Jr. Oh, you can tell I'm like so overwhelmed. Too many creatures. I'm like, I keep moving. If you have all blue dots, no more holding still. Bozai. That means, dang it, Bozai. You're not quite who I was thinking of. All right, Anakosi, and let's find a name for her. And I am so overwhelmed. Too many creatures. Nikki. I like that name. Way too many creatures. Way too many hungry bellies to feed. We could starve in like 2 moves. So let's go with Nikki. And then there's Kisa. And we now have enough babies. We do not need to be breeding up anymore. Thank you very much. So now the question becomes, how on earth do we start feeding everyone? Oh, and there's another tree over here. Yes. All right. Somebody. Anybody who can crack nuts, anybody who can dig things up. Oh, and there's a berry bush. Oh, thank goodness. All right. So now we need to start using our senses and feeding ourselves. So Vashti, let's get Vashti over here to peck away at that tree. Let's see. And Aethys, can he gather things up? He'll gather up those berries. It's kind of a waste to have him focus on berry gathering, but at the same time, it's just practicalities. All right. And Nukir is going to jump over here because he's very eager to gather up food for his brand new baby sister, who he is so proud about. And not to be outdone, Kukir is going to join his brother across the way as soon as he can. He's just not as good a swimmer. All right, and then down here, Kuku and his father Zomir are still gathering up these nuts and searching out. Can I find any clamshells? There's a bunny who's getting awful close, so we'll try to get the bunny. Kuku is helping out with that. Hawthorne is still working away on these berry bushes and this grass. Let's see. Paws. We'll have Paws jump across the way. He found a berry bush. And I think that means Quintus will probably head over there and help out with the berry bush next time. And I think Wink is ready to start helping out with those kinds of things too. So we'll have the little babies start moving north. Too many creatures in the tribe. Way too many creatures in the tribe. All right, do we have more berry bushes anywhere nearby? I might send Izana back down. She's so old though, and she did so good at keeping our tribe from getting overwhelmed. I'll have her daughter Rare. Oh yes, Rare can do some digging. Jump over there. Bozai doesn't need to mate anymore, so he'll help out with like clearing the way. And then Yeah, little Nikki is also armored bodied, so her mother wouldn't think twice about being like, all right, well, I need to focus on gathering up these nuts for the journey. There we go. So I might have Miana stay here where she gave birth to so many and where she remembered being serenaded by the rock hard four as they pounded away at the rock with their hammer tails. But we have so many creatures, guys, and that means we are really on the verge of starvation if we keep this up. But we are beginning to work our way towards the edge of the portal. So, I think we can make it. We need to get Messila over there. I think we're going to be able to jump to the next island next time. But man, it really slows down the more creatures you have. So we'll try to streamline it with gathering up as many resources as possible. At the very least, we have managed to perfect our armored bodied and our hammer-tailed genes. We have some boys and some girls that we can send, and we have more than enough, fingers and paws crossed at least, of the nesting material to make plenty of nest and keep us alive. So the Yokiers are building up a massive force, spreading out like locusts, which they tend to do, and hopefully getting ready for another amazing journey, hopping islands until we can discover the snowy lands. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.